So for the quiz, yeah, there were like one or two questions that I think I got them right, but I just want to go over.
Okay,
Let me
sounds
just
good.
pull out the questions. Get up. So at work, I have two computer screens. I
Uh-huh.
think I'm gonna need to do that because it's so much easier when you
I
have
know.
like two or three screens.
It is. I have two at work too, and I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's so awesome.
I
I
have this
never.
big one to do my
Mhm.
spreadsheets on. I just got it and I'm just like in love. It's like, yes, I can have a whole
Yes.
spreadsheet, not have to scroll and yeah, it's
Yeah,
great.
and like the worst part is like balance. Like when you need to have like two windows open,
Uh-huh.
and it needs to be just a little bit bigger for you to see it perfectly, but you don't have enough. You don't have enough space.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I got it up. And all right. Let's see. Number one. Which of the following is a primary use for national income accounts? C. To measure changes in the value of production and income in the economy.
Okay, see, I thought it was to assess the economic efficiency. No?
Oh,
Because I don't think
yeah.
it says anything about income. Because I thought it was that income one too. But then when I was reading on page 151, it was talking, I didn't see anywhere where it said anything about income. And so I was like, hmm. So if you go to, oops,
Let's see the connect.
I gotta make you smaller. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, like, what it talks about, because it talks about assessing the health and tracking the long run economy, but I didn't see, I think that income word just threw me off.
Yeah.
Because I'm not,
Let me, let me just pull it up right now.
but then I didn't like that word specific industries either. So I was
Yeah,
torn
because that's
between the
what threw me
two.
off about that. Because it was like of specific industries, and I thought it was
Yeah.
in regards to the whole. But let me see. Yeah,
Let's see. Maybe it does. Well, production of a country. Yeah, see, I like the word production. Hmm.
oh, and you haven't taken the test yet either, right?
No.
Yeah. So we're still in that iffy. All right, let's see. National income. Assess the health of the economy by comparing levels of production at regular intervals. Track long run course of the economy to see whether it's growing or
Oh.
constant. Monetary policies. Those safeguard and improve the economy's health.
Okay, I'll go with yours.
Yeah, I see what you mean though, because they are very similar.
Yeah.
It's the
All right.
economic efficiency.
I'm good. All right. Mm,
Yeah, I see what you mean.
so number two, GDP is the market value of all final goods and services produced in an economy.
Yep.
Okay.
Three, to avoid multiple counting in national income accounts, only final goods and services should be counted.
Yep. And number four, subtracting the purchase of intermediate products and supplies from the value of the sales of final products determines the amount of value added for the economic activity.
Yep, that's what I got. Five, the two ways of looking at GDP are C, expenditures approach and income approach.
Yeah. Yep. The GDP deflator or price index equals the nominal GDP divided by real.
Mhm. The base year is 2005, and the GDP price index is 2004. And the GDP price index in 2004 is 92. This implies that prices in 2005 were higher than in 2004.
Okay. So I put down that it was lower. You have higher?
Yeah. Why did you put? I thought the.
I put, let's see. I think, what was I looking at? Page 163. What did I say it? 5% increases. I think it was lower. I don't know why I was thinking that.
Yeah,
because I would think if it was higher, if the prices were higher in 2005, wouldn't it be over 100? Like if it's in.
Well, because if the base, I guess the base would be the 100. So if the base year is 2005 and 92 was 2004, then it would mean that in 2004 it was lower because it's lower than the base, right?
I guess it's basically out. Yeah, so if you're, because it's your market, okay, so your specific year's on top. So if it's 100, right? So if it's 200, then your bottom year is 100.
Yeah, because if the base year is equal to 100, and then and anything below 100 would mean that it was less.
So if it's 100 over 200.
Because that's what the way I understand base. Like because the base is equal to 100, so if it was 92 in 2004, then that means that in 2005 it was higher because it gives us the information that the base year is 2005, and the base is normally set to 100, the level of 100.
Okay, but I thought the base, well, the base year is whatever the price is. So if the price is say $5, right, and then that would be your denominator, and then if your numerator is larger, right, than your denominator, which is your base year, it would be over 100. But if it was smaller, if your numerator is smaller than your denominator, then it would be less than 100 or less than 1. See what I'm saying? So if you look at your price index equals in a given year equals price of market basket in specific year divided by price of same market basket in base year times 100. So if your denominator, the one on the bottom, is larger than your numerator, then it would be your new year would be less. So I thought the prices were lower in 2005 than 2004.
And I'm trying to figure out what page are you on?
I'm on where it says
160.
I'm on nominal GDP versus real GDP.
Okay, so that's like by the alternative method, 164, 160.
So I was looking at the GDP price index where it has that little formula there.
Yes.
And so I'm saying if your number on the top is smaller than your number on the bottom, then you would get less than 100. But if it was on the top, then you would get more. So you get like a whole number. And so that's why I thought it would be the prices in 2005 were lower than in 2004. So if you put in numbers in this formula,
In the price index, yeah.
I don't know.
So
You see what I'm saying?
so price in market basket in specific year, price of same market basket in this year.
So like if you look down there where it says price index year 2, and if it's $20 over $10, and then times 100 equals 200. But say if this was smaller, if year 2 instead of being $20 was $9, right? So we'll say 9 divided by 20.
Yes.
See what I'm saying? 9 divided by 20.
Well, so over here, what it's saying. So an example, like, so for 2004, right? So if it's 92, then that means, let's just say it was divided by $2, just to make it simpler. So it would have been 184 divided by 2. But if it was 2005, in 2005, we're assuming that it's 100, because that's what it means by base year, that the output would have been 100. Once it's divided, then it would have been 200 divided by 2 will equal to 100. Because because from my understanding, when it said base, I thought it meant it was saying that it's 100. You know what I mean? That the price index for that would have been 100. That's what I'm understanding base as.
As 100?
As 100, yeah. Let's see. Let me see
I don't
where.
think that's it. Your base is whatever your starting price is, right? Because if your starting price is, I don't know, $20, and then you go up the next year to $25, your base price wouldn't be 100. It'd be.
And yes, I think you're right. But here it's not speaking like chronologically, because then it says 2005 is the base year. You know, so.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's because
it's going backwards, kind of.
It's going backwards, yeah, and I think there it's showing, and that's the only reason why I think that the base where what is speaking there is that it's that it's like set at 100.
Yeah. I wasn't getting that I wasn't catching on that the base year was 2005. I was thinking 2004, and then moving forward, but they're going backwards.
Okay. Yeah, they're going backwards, yeah.
Then that makes sense what you're saying. Got it. You caught me up.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's like, that's what got me with, because I think number 16 is the one that, because it's just the way things are worded. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So is this let's see. Oh, so you got number 8.
Oh yeah, number 8. In an economy, the total expenditures for a market basket of goods in year 1 was 5,000 billion. In year 2, the total expenditure for the same market basket of goods was 5,500 billion. What was the GDP price index for the economy in year 2? I got 110.
Yep, 110.
Good.
Answer the question based on the following price and output data for a 5-year period for an economy that produces only one good. Assume that year 2 is the base year. Refer to the above data in year 4. Nominal GDP would be, I put 90, but I wasn't too sure.
That's what I did too, because I times the 18 times 3.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
Because I figure that's, the base price times the output. Looks good to me.
That's what I thought. Was like, is this like, it's too easy.
I know, is there a trick somewhere?
Yeah. All right.
Right. Nominal GDP differs from real GDP because real GDP results from adjusting for changes in the price. No?
See, I got real GDP is based on current prices, but let's see.
Where did I find that? Oh, right there where it says page 163, it says a GDP based on the prices that prevailed when output was produced is called unadjusted.
You say
And
163?
and a
Okay.
GDP that has been deflated or inflated to reflect changes in the price level is called adjusted or real. Yeah, it's right above where it says adjustment process and one product economy. These,
Oh yeah, I see. A GDP
okay.
is inflated
Yeah,
to
a
reflect
couple,
change
yeah. This is
in price
nominal now.
level. Yep. Oh, yep. See, you're right. I do see it right there.
When I look these up, I try to write the page number down so I can go back and check and make sure I know. Like, okay, yeah.
No, that's great because it does help. Yep. Has been inflated to reflect changes in the price level. Adjusted.
But, oh, you're next time. I'm all jumping ahead.
Okay. The following are incomes earned but not received by the nation's households, except C, transfer payments.
Yep. Personal income will equal disposable income when personal taxes are zero.
Yep.
Cool.
GDP does not include which of the following activities? I got C, couples remodeling their own homes.
Yeah. GDP excludes most non-market transactions, therefore GDP tends to underestimate the amount of production in the economy.
Correct. The underground economy is mostly made up of illegal activities.
You know, I thought it was that one too, but if you look, it says it does list that, but it says mostly tax evasion activities.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, because I thought it was illegal activities too, and then I read it like a couple times. I was like, "What? Wait, let me find where it was." It's on
Well, that
page.
makes sense because all illegal activities are illegal technically because you're evading taxes. That is very true.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the first line in the second paragraph. It says most participants, however, in perfectly legal activities, but choose illegally not to report their full incomes to the IRS. So that's why I wrote tax evasion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, the first whole paragraph talks nothing about illegal activities.
Okay, yeah, very true. So that's D. Okay. 5 to 16.
Which of the following is included in the expenditures approach to GDP? I wrote spending on meals by consumers at restaurants. But I think I guessed on that one.
Yeah, see,
Well,
this is the one where I'm like,
well, I know. Okay, well, we know it's not used clothing because that's not anything new, so it's not going
and
to
I
be
know it's not
included.
value of stocks.
Okay, and we know it's not government spending on welfare payments because that's tax money that's come in, right? And then they're just distributing it out to. It's not like new money, you know,
Oh, okay.
right? Because
Because I thought it included government spending.
well, it includes government spending, but I think that's on like contracts and that kind of stuff. I didn't think it was just transferring money to households. And I think that's what I thought about was that it was just transfer. What did I? And I didn't write the page number, of course, down for this one. Let's see. I think it's under the GDP. Avoiding multiple counties. Where did I find this? Maybe in the government. What transfers? Oh, let's see. GDP excludes. It says GDP exclude. Oh, page 153, the first section. Okay. It says financial transactions. Purely financial transactions aren't. They're non-productive transactions. So, and it says public transfer payments, and it includes welfare payments like Social Security payments, welfare payments, veterans payments. Because it goes directly to the households. It doesn't go out into the workforce.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then it would be spending on meals by consumers in restaurants.
Yeah.
All right, 17. The value of corporate stocks and bonds traded in a given year is excluded from the calculation of GDP because they make no contribution to current productions of goods and services.
Okay. Yeah, that one I struggled with a little bit, and I wasn't sure. That makes sense to me. Stocks and bonds. Oh yeah, because it says it right here, right under the what he just read. Okay. All right, cool. Number 18. Net exports is a positive number when a nation's exports of goods and services exceeds its imports.
Yep. National income is the sum of employee compensation profits and the following items except depreciation or consumption of fixed capital.
Yep. 1 year nominal GDP was 286 billion, and the price index was 88. Real GDP that year was 325 billion.
Correct.
Cool.
Yep.
Yay.
Awesome. Did you get a chance to use that Bubble Us website?
Not yet. I was struggling with trying to finish up my other one on Word, and that got like really complicated.
Yeah.
But I've kind of started an outline for the for the mind map. I find these mind maps. I don't know how detailed yours gets, but mine this last time, I was trying to, because he sent out those samples, and so I was trying to put like little extra stuff to connect stuff and to explain how that's connected. And my mind map got so clustered that it was like I was trying to read it, and I'm thinking, okay, this thing is, I'm not even sure he's going to be able to read it. So I need to like work on maybe, I don't know. I think I need to go out and try that bubble list that you showed me. Maybe it will be easier.
It's maybe, especially if you have an outline, it's just like put it there, bam, put it there, bam. And it gives you so much room to work with. That's the other thing I like about it. Like, I don't have to worry about it because you just make it as small as you want, or you can, make it as big as you want to get really close. If you saw that it wasn't working the way you were setting it up, you can just move it over and it works. Yeah. I really like it. I would recommend it.
I think I'm going to go out and try it this time because the Word one, because the group that I was in before this one, they were showing us how to do it on Word, and I was like, oh, I work in Word all the time. I can do that. But then once I got in there, I was like, trying to move stuff around was just crazy. Yeah. And you move one thing, and then you have to move everything else manually. It doesn't do it automatically, and it's just like, after hours of that, I was like, forget it.
The worst part is when you're no longer, like, I don't know how it happens, but when you try to type something in before and it just starts eating the words that were written afterwards. To me, I don't know how that happens, but when it happens, it's the worst because I don't know how to take it off. And then I just have to rewrite everything. I'm like, oh.
Have you started your mind map yet?
Yeah, I started it. I'm like halfway there. I'm just gonna finish it when I just finish doing the reading lessons. Like the questions. Because it does the questions like the 59 questions, so you can get the extra credit. And Learn Smart. So I usually just do it there because that those questions give me a good idea of what the things are, and then I just set it up.
Now on that, I know he says that you have to get 100% on that to get an extra point on the extra. Can you check your answers to do that, or do you just have to get the 100%?
Well, on the Learn Smart, all you have to do is finish it, and you get 100%.
Oh,
yeah, just finish all the questions, and you get 100% on it. And it'll repeat it for you, and it actually, if you don't know the answer, it'll show you where in the book it's at, and it usually has it highlighted, like what the answer would be. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I used it last semester and I liked it. I just haven't gotten into it yet this semester.
Yeah, you kind of have to get into it. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Like I'm more like I get into like streaks. So that's what I want to do. I want to stay in a good streak.
Yeah. No doubt.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is working. Our two-person group.
I know, huh? It's kind
All
of
right.
nice.
Well, yeah, it's cool. It's like all right. It gets. I feel like we get to understand things better, and there's less. Um, we don't have to worry if the third person or the fourth person is missing. Like
Yeah.
it's easier to be accountable.
Yes. Much so. And then he made up that group. So when we post these, are we supposed to go in and post, like when you post this one, you have to go into that specific group 10 or whatever? Did you see that? Or did I forward that on to you? Maybe I didn't. He set us up.
Yeah, I think.
Oh no,
Well,
yeah,
I
I think.
didn't know he set us up into a group. I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's like everyone has their own group number, and we're
Okay.
group number 10, I believe. Let me look really.
Group 10. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, let me look here really quick. Make sure that's right. Oh, am I not logged in? This thing logs me out all the time. I'm like, wait, no, I'm
That
in.
is so annoying. Anytime you're doing like the homework that takes longer than 20 minutes.
Yeah. Like, quit logging me out. I need my email.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay, wait, stop that. I need email. Thank you.
So
Make sure it's group.
Oh, group collaboration. Okay, that's what it's.
Yeah, and I think we're at, let me see here. Jeffrey Jensen. Nope, that's submitting my quiz. Have you had trouble submitting your quiz? I tried to submit mine and it wouldn't take it.
Where in
iLearn, or it wouldn't recognize that. You know how it gives you the question, true or false, whether you took it. There's no question. Yeah, it's group